Hello everybody, this is Herd85 and welcome. Today I'm going to be taking you on a tour of Pro Wrestling Sim as of September 2024. As you can see, some stuff are very similar and some stuff will be completely different. The developers are quite good at releasing regular patches. They like to improve the game as much as they can. They do this by feeding information on their Discord. So if you have Discord, I recommend you go check out the Pro Wrestling Sim official channel. We've also got my channel on there, Herd85's Pro Wrestling Sim. So come join us and then you'll get to learn a lot more about the game. So let's go through what we can physically see. To start off with, we've got no news and we'll have no mail. You'll get a little number at the top when you get mail, so say like 1 or a 2, depending on relevant information. As you can see, this is our calendar. So we can scroll down, lots of NXT, SmackDown, Raw, main event. And there we've got a pay-per-view of Bad Blood 26 days away. The picture pack has been changed. This is a good friend of mine he's also available on Steam, called Mo. He's made a really good picture pack with the borders, and I will be putting them on my mods going forward. So I hope you'll like that as we look to forever improve the visual effects of the game as well, and how we want the mods to look. Right, we're going to start at the bottom and work our way up. So these are obviously self-explanatory. That will take you back to the main menu, that you can change how this looks. So you could do modify skin. Personally, I don't really touch this section that much because I don't really know much about it. However, I do believe there are a lot of skin makers out there that are pretty good at doing all this stuff. For me, nah, I leave it as it is. Open settings. So this is probably the easier. If you have downloaded the skin, this is where it will all be saved. So I usually use the dark mod. See, the colors just changed slightly darker. Or you could put whatever one you've downloaded. That was Legacy I was using just now. I've downloaded a few. You got Pride there, Aura. So yeah, these are all available. Steam and Be the Booker. So if you ever want to change how your game looks, edit database. This is in-game edit. So if you want to edit someone, you click edit database. You edit what you want to edit, and then you can click return to game. Production. So for a big company like WWE, I'll just quickly go back. We have £750 million. So money's no object really. So obviously global marketing's going to cost us $3 million a month. Global headquarters is 8. So down here, look at that cost per month, 8.73 mil. But we can get fully up to 100% as our maximum show score. So your production affects your max score. So say you were, I don't know, NWA maybe, your productions might not be as high on the game because you might be trying to cut costs. I've got an NWA up on my channel game, so if you want to check that out, I run through how costs affect your ratings and how it affects your monthly payments as well. So for WWE, we could improve music here if we wanted. Helps the workers. We've got in-house music, as that's what WWE use in real life. But you literally just, if you want to change it, you just click on it, read what it says. This one says we have to pay £1 million to install it. So I'll confirm, and now I will have major licensing on the music. We've got Pyro here, we can put that to max as well. Merchandise. So merchandise is calculated at the end of every month, and it's based on any workers that have a written contract. So if you're a smaller company and you only have workers that are on informal agreement, you might not see anything in the merch sellers. Finances, this is where, there we go, look, we spent £1 million on production. This one's quite good to see because you'll see what where you're making money, where you're losing money. I always look at this at the end of every month, because if I'm a smaller company, I might need to cut some talent, for argument's sake. Network deals, so as you can see, every show, so you've got shows with no network deals, we've got nothing, we've got Level Up, NXT, main events, SmackDown has a lot of contracts, Raw, and then our live events themselves. So as you can see, we have quite a lot, but if you wanted to change, you would just click View Networks. You can highlight Show Only Interested. So if you had no one interested, let's have a look. Because with WWE it might be quite hard to see, but everything's green on the left hand side, meaning everybody wants to talk. So you can filter it with television, pay-per-view and online. You literally click on the one you want, so say Amazon Prime. So you could have that, or you could go for Netflix, click negotiate, and then put what you're negotiating. For this one, you got your monthly pay-per-views, which covers all your pay-per-views, or PLEs. Or you can try and negotiate one of your TV shows. So we could say do Monday Night Raw on a 5-year deal, and then put accept deal. This one says no because we've already got the same deal in that region. So basically, if I wanted Monday Night Raw on Netflix, Netflix is everywhere. So I'd have to go to Raw and then cancel all my deals. You know what, I'll do that just to show. Cancel. Cancel. I'm now cancelling pay-per-views because I wasn't looking. Cancel. Cancel. Keep cancelling. And then when we cancel this large one, so we now got no deal for Raw. So Review Networks, we're going to go for Netflix because that's sort of following real life. Monday Night Raw or WWE Raw, 5-year deal, accept deal. We're back on the air and we're going to be on Netflix. Events, this is what you've got. So we've got inactive, so some of the old shows are on here saved. So if you wanted to say bring back King of the Ring, you would click edit event, event status, and you can just put it to active and then save your change. You might want to pick what day of the week it's on and so forth. The bits on the right hand side, it's more for the AI. So active events, again, you can change these. If you didn't want main event anymore, you just make it inactive. But I'd also recommend making sure you cancel the TV deal. If you wanted to change the logo, you could potentially type in WWE. There's only 2 main event logos here, so you could change it to say the black version background, and then update event. So we've changed the background there. So yeah, that's how you tweak your events. Win-loss rankings, these will change as you book shows. So if people win, people lose, you'll get a record of who's doing what. Tournaments, you can add a new tournament. We've got elimination style. You can have up to 128 people, or even as low as 4. You give it a name, set your competitors, and you just drag who you want in it. So you could have AJ Styles and Dom. You can make it a tag, and so forth. Titles. So we've got non-defendable, so King of the Rings, your Money in the Banks, inactive belts like the 24/7, Cruiserweight, European. So if you want the European title back, literally edit title, and then you got reinstate title. That will bring it back into being active. Vacate. So vacate is obviously if you weren't happy with Cody Rhodes being the world champion, you could vacate the title. Also, this would work if he got injured. Again, you can change the picture. You can type in WWE Championship. There's a few belts here. I've also started adding custom titles. So if you wanted a custom belt, type in custom. There's a few custom titles on here. Not many because I've just started getting into this one. So again, on my Discord I post custom titles as well. So yeah, they'll be in the picture pack eventually. You can also look at like title history. So we can see Bron Breakker, there's the current Intercontinental Champion, Sami Zayn, Gunther, Ricochet before him, and it goes literally all the way back to Pat Patterson. So yeah, quite a history for the Intercontinental title, and the picture changes as well, based on who won it and when. So Regal, Rob Van Dam. Same with the any title, has all the belt history. So you've got Ethan Page, your current NXT champion. You have Seth Rollins, there's the first. Tag teams, exactly what it says on the tin. You've got inactive ones, you can just reinstate. So if you wanted AJ and Omos to tag again, just click on them and activate the team. Current active teams, if you didn't want a team to be a team anymore, like say you didn't want Cruz and Corbin to team, click on the team and put inactive, and then update the tag team. You can create new teams, you just type create new teams, and then put whatever tag combo you want. You can give them a name and then put create tag team. Stables, so this is the first chance we've seen the new look of the picture pack here. So we've got the OC here, so we'll click on the OC. So you can, just a bit, the stable pack is eventually growing, so it is not the biggest pack at the moment, but it's just being converted over. So by the October release, this will have loads more in there. So it's worth looking at. If you wanted to create a stable, you could create stable. If you want to add someone to the OC, say we wanted to add, say Giovanni Vinci, we could just click on him, he's in. If we didn't mean to, click on him to get him out. If we'd rather go, you know what, let's put in Siobhan Evans from NXT, apply changes, and there he is. He's now part of the OC. So that's how you add someone and remove someone. So we've got Damage Control, LWO, the Bloodline, New Day, American Made, so the logo will be pending soon for this one. Final Testament, Largo del Fantasma, the White Six. So far, Bray's got his picture for now, but this is early days, so hopefully by October we'll have the updated Wyatt 6. Judgment Day, American Alpha, Chase U, Giangelo family, the new stable of Fatal Influence that formed on NXT, Gallus, the Metal 4, New Catch Crew. You got the OTM, so there's a typo there, it says new stable, but literally if you just put OTM, apply changes. There you go, changed. And the Pure Fusion Collective. Storylines. So you can create storylines. So say we wanted Dominic, you can search someone, put Priest, whatever name you want to put, Family War or something like that, as they used to feud, create story. As you have them in segments and stuff, you'll get heat. The better the heat, the better the story, the better the ratings. When you finish, you just end your storyline, and you can edit it as well. Edit, you could add people to it, add a worker, or you can end it from here. So we could add worker, put say Liv Morgan in there, add worker, and then say Rhea Ripley, and then save the changes. What I've wanted to double check if I had I did update the Judgment Day to have Liv in there. Backstage morale. So at the moment we got 100%. We got a lot of positives, a few negatives, but mainly a good backstage atmosphere. You've also got people that like each other, married. You've got some that hate each other, so that could potentially be updated, as Punk and Triple H seem to get on these days. We've got Punk and Stephanie. AJ Styles and Paul Heyman had a falling out. And then all the bottoms, you've got a few negatives. These are normally people that have split up in relationships, for argument's sake. You can set backstage rules, so you can have high quality catering, all expenses paid for travel. You know, you pay all the medical bills, save. So if you were struggling with backstage morale, that might help you, and you get some green effects over there. Promises, you might get some promises like a individual might ask for a title shot. You accept it and it keeps you updated. Medical, you can set wellness policies, you can have full scale drug testing, you can have none at all. You can select what you're testing for, and then you can select the actual response. So you can manually choose your response, or you put the free strike policy. Let's go for manual. So that means if someone comes up, oh, I'm injured, you'll manually have to reply to that. Alright, developmental. Anyone in developmental will be, you can call them up. This is basically people that WWE have recruited recently but haven't even really got onto NXT TV. So say we wanted Terry Taylor or Yuri Connors here, you want to call them up, you literally click recall from development and then you call them up. We shall leave them for now. Commentary, exactly what it says on the tin. You can pick your commentary teams. So if you didn't want this to be the main four, you didn't want Pat McAfee as my commentator, then right now, as you can see, the main change is everybody's up here. So we can click on the new commentator here, Joe, update, there we go. If you wanted to see all workers, you could just click show all workers. My roster, exactly what it says on the tin. You see your roster, so you can, this is in alphabetical order. So say we've got Andrade there, he's on Friday Night SmackDown. He's got the Speed Championship belt there. You got Axiom from NXT, and there says NXT Tag Title. Charlie Dempsey, he's got his no catch stable logo there. He is the Heritage Cup champion. And then we've got Gunther here, the World Heavyweight Champion from Monday Night Raw. So there's lots of things you can do. You can release the worker, you can renegotiate his contract, you can send a development, change their push, change their character. Change character is when you want to change him to face to heel, or change his gimmick. I mean, there's loads in here, so if you can remember the name, just type it in. So if I wanted him to be a rebel, just type in Reb, and then I can just click Rebel and click Submit Change, and it'll plan to change Gunther to a face Rebel next time I put him in a segment. If you don't want a worker, you can release them, so we'll give that a try. So apologies, let's go to referee here, Jeremy Marcus. Release worker, we have to pay a bit of compensation, so release worker, he's gone. And what we'll find now is we'll have some news because he's gone. We released the worker, and that's all our TV deals now in the news that we got rid of as well. So that's a quick summary of my worker. Don't forget you can always scroll down, you can edit the name. So if you didn't want the dirty part for Mysterio here, you could just delete it, change name. Now it's just Dominic Mysterio, and if you click on the picture, you can change his picture as well. Some might have more than one, some might have none at all. So there you go, change Dominic's picture there. You can scroll down, he is a mid-carder. If you didn't want him, you can click to change the brand. It's a quick way of doing it, or you can get rid of the manager by going up to none or changing who you want managing him. And it keeps an eye on his win-loss records. You got the move sets here, so you can actually click in this box if you want to add a move as his finishing move or delete a move. Entrance music, you can add entrance music. It normally links to YouTube. Doesn't always work perfectly, I'm afraid, so you might find a lot of these are blank for now. So quite a lot of things you can do. Awards and rankings, You get it updating as the game goes along, but usually I wait to the end of the year and see who's had the match of the year. Event history gives every show the history of what's happened. Relationship, this is everyone in the world, I believe. I don't often go to this one. All promotions, so you can check out the competition. So new to the game is Attack. They're from Europe. They're from actually Wales. We got All Elite Wrestling, All Japan Wrestling. We'll run through them all. Coco Pro, otherwise might have been known as Gotch Move. Some of you might remember it as CZW, CMLL, DDT, Deadlock Pro Wrestling. We've got Defy Wrestling here, Dragon Gate, Marigold, Gleet, Game Changer Wrestling, new to the game, Germany Wrestling Federation. We've got No Holds Barred, ICW, Ice Ribbon, Insane Championship Wrestling, Katsumi Women's Wrestling, Lucha Libre AAA Wrestling, Major League Wrestling, new to the game, Maple Leaf Pro. Also down here, I should probably point out, you can ask to be the parent company. So it cost me £1 million and they would become my developmental. So you can all try, confirm it. Some say yes, some say no. You can offer to buy. They said they don't want to sell. You can propose a working relationship. So if you confirm that, basically you can send talent and they can you can apply for a job. If you don't want to be WWE anymore, you can just apply and you just straight away you would switch. There's no like interview, you would just become Maple Leaf Pro. We've got North Wrestling, the NWA, New Japan Pro Wrestling, which has got two brands. They've got the American brand, OVW, Progress, Pro Wrestling Noah, Pro Wrestling Eve, Reality of Wrestling. This is Booker T's company. Revolution Pro, Ring of Honor, so that's AEW's developmental. Seedling, Spark, Joshua Pro Wrestling of America, Sendy, which is Miko's over there's company, TNA Wrestling, so you got the Hardys, Joe Hendry, the Wrestling Revolver, Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling, TJPW, WWE Recruit, the developmental, so we've got Delta in there, she'll be ready to be called up soon. World Extreme Wrestling, World of Sport, new to the game, World Series Wrestling from Australia, we have Stardom, that is us, and then XPW, which is a hardcore wrestling promotion. So all workers, you can hire who you want. You can see who's the best overall markable. As you can see, Roman Reigns is #1. So that's what we'll do is we'll put wrestler, and I like to do one down here. It says hireable. Apply that filter. So Brock, you got there. You've got Becky Lynch. So we'll pick someone random. We'll go for, say we wanted Bobby Lashley back. So you begin your negotiations. So this is what's new. So obviously you can scroll down to make sure you like what you see on his stats. We could put contract let up to 10 years. So we'll try a 3-year deal on a monthly agreement. He wants 50 grand, 250 grand a month. So he's going to cost 300 in total, plus a signing on fee. He wants gate percentage, pay-per-view revenue, merchandise, unlimited appearance. So keep an eye on this one. People like Brian Danielson might have appearances. Some will want creative control, ironclad, but if you hover over something, it tells you what it does. The worker does not want to attend house shows. Ironclad, he can never walk out of his contract, and you can't release him without paying the full length of his contract. So that's quite a tough one. Obviously with WWE, but if you had developmental, you could just click on WWE up here, and we could put him in recruit, so we go straight to developmental, and you pick his push. So sorry, upper mid Carter, we'll make him a face, and we can give him a gimmick. This is a very boring one I'll scroll down to, but there is a gimmick called Wholesome Face. You make your offer, I will consider it and I'll be in contact in the coming days. So that's again new. It used to be you instantly sign someone. Alright, let's move forward a little bit. So this is main event. It's only a 30-minute show. We're going to click down here, auto book. Just let it auto book. It'll probably put 1 or 2 matches on. As long as you get over 20 minutes, it's fine. So we'll click the start show. So main event is giving us an 18-minute match between Lara Valkyrie and Sonya Deville. It gives you the ratings. And we've also got Sami Zayn, Uncle Howdy and Braun Strowman, with Sami Zayn winning in a 3-star match. So main event, I would personally use it for younger wrestlers. So this is Raw. So first off, what you'll notice is you obviously have to pick the venue if you want. Not gonna lie, there's not a lot in here. It's one of those to be worked on sections of my games. The most important thing is to pick what brand. So up here, under filter, put Raw. And it should come up with everyone that's on Monday Night Raw. I usually sort it by push. And that's how I book my show. Here you go, look, CM Punk's got 20 appearances remaining. So be cautious with CM Punk. So his contract over here might need renegotiating at some point. If you want, there are partnered promotions, so you can book a TNA guy. So if you wanted the Hardys to make a cameo, you could do. But for now, what I'm going to do is just click auto push. It should just auto push the Raw stuff. And this should be all Raw. Maybe anyone that's unbranded will get put on the show as well. So we had Punk and Balor there, giving us a 76. Drew and Jey Uso got an 89 just for an angle. Roman Reigns made a cameo appearance, got an 100 with a promo with Seth Rollins there. Big women's match here. Lara Valkyrie, so she's done double duty and she wins again. Tells you how well everyone did or didn't do. Angle involving Priest, Rhea, Liv and Dominic. So this was the feud we set and the auto booker has put them together. So it's given us an 82, which will be good for the storyline. Rhea beat Jana James there. Lashley and Omos, who are unbranded because they got the original square. Lashley won. We've got Alpha Academy versus New Day versus Punk and Sami Zayn. What a random tag team. Versus the Judgment Day. And CM Punk's team pick up the win. Ivy Neal versus Valhalla there. And the main event, Jey Uso versus Drew McIntyre, with Drew McIntyre getting the win. So this is all auto booked. And then it shows you how well you did. Remember, we're on Netflix now, so this will be different to see for ratings and popularity. So 4 male straight off the bat. So straight off the bat tells you how much money you made for selling for Raw, SmackDown, ticket sales, gate sales. We made a loss of 260,000 because of gate share. However, we made, wow, 2.574 million on Netflix, but we made a loss, so this is not good. New Japan have come in for Lashley instead of AEW, so we've got a rivalry there. So unfortunately, we'll click on finances to see how we're doing. So we're looking alright. Started at 750, we're up to 753. Made 3 million. Network deals and sponsorship is what's making our money. So at the end of the month it will work out like deductions from your staff. Again, we can't see anything else for now. You can see who's being hired and who's being fired over the right hand side here. Or you can scroll all the way to the bottom and see the other shows that are on the night. So we've got New Japan here, and you can have 2 different views of it, however you want to watch the show. Kenta versus Shingo in the main event. and that is a bit of a demo run of the game. So I hope you enjoyed. I hoped it maybe filled in some gaps for you. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you like the new look, and hopefully it will encourage people to keep on playing. If you don't mind checking out my videos, that'd be awesome. It helps my channel grow, giving it a like and subscribe. There will be a new series from me soon, and I hope you all take care, and I'll see you soon, guys.